Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first Train Simulator Classic stream of the year. It's the first one, and tonight, for the first time in quite a while, I have a guest. Who is this? Hello, Jan. How are we?
Hey everyone, glad to be here. This is my first Train Simulator Classic stream, I think.
It is,
So
yeah.
very excited.
Brilliant. So I thought I'd bring Jan on just because I think you might have seen him in the forums, replying to bits and pieces, and Jan is also our German community manager. Any pronunciations I'm probably going to get wrong because I always do. Jan can help me out.
I'm happy to help.
Brilliant. So, welcome back to Dry and Horn, is that? Probably pronounced that wrong.
Bayern Hohn?
Horn, yeah. Yes. The passengers have now boarded the train from here. The journey continues with another water stop at Schinka? I'm getting there. No, I've probably got that wrong.
It's fine. To Schirke, yeah.
Shirkia to Brocken Summit. So, yes, we're on the Brockenbahn. So this hasn't been released on Steam yet. It's coming out very, very soon. But it has been out in the past. Right, let's get going. Let me turn my your and my camera off. Oh, I turned the game off. Not that. There we go. It tells you I haven't done this in a while. Right, there we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the steam generator on, just because we want the lights working. Here it is. Look at that. Right, I'm going to put it on this side. There we go. Put the headlights on. There we go. There's the headlights on. Bring into fully forward. And we're off.
Hello, that's it.
Yeah. We'll just shut off while we come over the points. There's a lot of trees here, but I've noticed people say, oh, a lot of the trees have been taken down now.
Apparently, yeah. But this takes place in 2010, so I don't think it was as bad back then.
No. They said it's a certain bug that's got into the trees, isn't it, apparently, as well?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know that there's a lot of deforesting going on. But yeah, that's even more of a shame then.
I've got automatic fireman on just so I don't run out of steam. Bring the regulator up. Chat, can you hear us both okay? That's just one question. Yeah, increasing speed now. Ah, yes, we have got the dev in the chat as well, I think. So what I'll do is I'll show the route map. So we're currently down here. Wernigerode is up here. Running up to Brocken here. We do a nice loop around the mountain now.
So, total length is 32 kilometers of the route. Hey, there you go. There's the developer chat.
Yeah.
Yes, 32 kilometers and 11 stations.
Tom Fresco, yes, it is coming to Steam. That's why we're streaming it. It should be hopefully this week.
Very nice.
Crossings. Nigel, I'm not sure on price. I was trying to get that confirmed, but I didn't get the chance. But I think it will be. I think it will be normal price. So Jan, for the people who haven't seen you on stream before, do you want to tell you a bit about yourself, maybe? That'd be a good, interesting conversation.
Yeah, of course. If you haven't heard of me, I'm still I'm still the newest community manager. I'm not the newest member of the team, but I'm the newest community manager. Started last April, so almost a year. New in quotes. I'm native German. I've been born and raised in Germany, and I used to be a conductor for ÖBB in Austria for over 3 years, almost 4 years, before I switched to community management for Dr. Williams.
Yeah, it must have been interesting seeing what you've been on a conductor, being, guard conductor. It must have been interesting doing some of the routes in Austria.
Yeah, it's quite different, having worked pretty much exclusively outside and away from home, and now I'm exclusively working from home. It's a very different experience, and going from real to digital things.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it.
That's good.
Still enjoying the job.
Yeah. Climbing well here.
Have you ever been on the Brockenbahn?
No, I haven't. It's one of the places I would love to go to. It's one of those like on the bucket list of railways to do. It looks absolutely spectacular in winter. It's something I will go to one year for sure. But yeah, it's on the. It's one of those railways on the to-do list.
It looks stunning.
Yeah, it does.
Definitely something I would like to do as well.
Yeah. Because I'm guessing you haven't been on the Brocken, have you? Because I think you were saying you haven't been that far north in Germany, haven't you, before in the past?
No, I've been far north. I've been to Rostock, Hamburg, and all that. But I've never been to the Harz,
Yeah.
so I haven't had the chance to check this out. But now that I'm seeing this, I definitely want to.
Yeah. Got 20-mile-an-hour speed restriction for crossing. Yeah, I noticed someone had said about there isn't any freight for the route, and that's because in reality, for the time period the route is based on, there isn't any freight that runs up to the Brocken.
So this is purely a tourist attraction now, I think. Only passengers going up and down.
Yeah.
But pretty busy for what it is. I think there's a total of 4 trains, I remember you saying.
Yeah, so it's got quite a large timetable. It's part of the what we call the Harz system, which is quite a large narrow gauge network. And the Brocken is mainly the steam route of a part of the Harz, but they do run steam in other parts of the network on special events, and I think there's 1 train a day. I think in some of the other parts of the network. Let me just have a look see. Speed up a little bit now. Let's yeah, you can see it's very scenic with all the trees and the little flowers.
And then slowly going up the hill, or well, mountain.
Yeah.
Rather. It's more than a hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's yeah. I think the latest just over a kilometer, 1,125 meters in height.
Yeah.
For the last stop.
Another 20-mile-an-hour speed restriction coming up. See, it's got quite a gradient.
Yeah.
We've got a yellow signal coming in, and we'll just rush up to the station. See us come in. There we go. We've got to fill up with water while we're here. I've actually slowed down too much. There you go, never mind. So looking at the actual timetable, and this is the winter timetable, not the summer timetable. From Wernigerode, there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steam services a day, which is quite a lot.
Yeah, for what is basically a historic tourist route.
Yeah.
That's quite a lot. I know that here in Austria we do have some of these as well, but they're not as busy. Actually, no, that I think about it, I'm thinking of a certain service, but that's not Steam. That's a old EMU or DMU. I can't remember, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
The Bahn, departing from Retz in Lower Austria.
Oh, I just lost a couple of points there, but then I was slightly speeding into the platform, but it's fine. Yeah, actually, Rannigan Verstrat has actually said there was 8 trains in the summer up to the Brocken. I did think wondered if it was 8.
That's cool. It's really quite a lot.
Yeah. We've got to stop for water. In the right position. I can hear a down train coming down as well.
Okay. Gonna wait for that to pass over to Zoom.
Yeah. There it is.
So we're currently stopped in Schirke.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Great.
Yeah.
I actually did it absolutely spot on, so I could get the actual filler cap in the right place. So that's pretty good going. Perfect. Right.
Very nice.
And get the passengers on. There we go. Here's the down train. Got the old air pumps going. Down train's now off. There it goes. There's our doors shut. And we've got... and you see, I mean, you can see that's on the flat. And that's where you can see where we've got to climb up to. So you can see it's quite a steep gradient.
Yeah, I think up to 33 per mil.
Me trying to be like how they do sometimes in the Hearts, where they do a fast acceleration. That didn't quite work for me because I sped a little bit. There we go, never mind.
It's alright. I'm not judging.
Sorry, we've got 30. Jumped up a little bit here, there you go. That's where we're heading to. That little post there right at the top.
So quite a bit to go.
Yeah. So you can see we are currently up here. We've got to do a couple of loops. Certainly on our way now. A CD82156, I think it's available on Thursday. So not long to wait. Not long to wait at all. Actually, with this, you can talk about the horns, Sonics. So you've got quite a varied amount actually. So you've got long, which has got different. I think it's got about 4 different whistles on that one, and then you've got the shorts as well. Whistle for a crossing anyway, so that's fine.
Well,
Oh really? You're actually going up to the Hearts? Wow. Brilliant. Do you think there's probably quite a bit of snow up there at the moment?
yeah, no. It's been getting cold again.
It has, hasn't it? It's been cold here. I must admit it's been snowing in the south of England.
I woke up yesterday to a lot of snow, and I was confused at first because everything was white. Put my glasses on and realized it was snowing. I've seen some pictures from rail spotters of this route in particular from the winter, and it looks stunning.
Yeah.
There's a lot. They've been getting a lot of snow, even in recent years.
Yeah. I think there was a photograph from a few years ago of one of these actually getting stuck in the snow. And it's
Yes, I was about to mention that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That went everywhere, that photo. Apparently CD82156 says it's minus 13 up there at the moment, plus wind chill. I think your thermal's on for that. Wagon Vertstack, how long did it take you to build this route, and did you come across any difficulties? That was one thing I was going to ask when building it.
While we wait for an answer, just a few more details about this route. This is a narrow gauge. This is a 1000 millimeter narrow gauge route. It's pretty neat. And as we mentioned earlier, there's going to be, or there are 11 railway stations and breakpoints and depots. And as you saw earlier, water cranes that you can use to refill.
Another 20 mile an hour section coming up. To speed up to 40 kilometers an hour. Shut off now. Let the gradient do the slowing down for us. You see it's another crossing that we've got to slow down for. Well, we're actually ahead of schedule as well, 4 minutes ahead of schedule at the moment.
Very nice. I like that.
Speeding a little bit, that's alright. Got it down now. It's got so much power, this loco. There we go. Up to 40 now. See, we're still gaining.
Given that someone asked about freight, I assume that's what it used to do, or did there
So I
used to
think
be freight services
I
before?
think the rest of the network still has freight, a little bit, and I think some of the rest of the network still was mainly freight. But I think this sort of section was mainly passenger. I reckon there probably would be a bit of freight, you know, back in the day, but probably not much. But I'm not sure. If anybody does know.
Oh, I just looked it up. Two 1988 freight trains drove up, bringing coal and oil to the up to the peak. I hope Wikipedia is not lying to me here.
Yeah, Wagon Versailles just said no more freight.
Yeah. This takes place in 2000. So 31 years, 32 years later.
Shut down, bring it back up so we can hit the 30 kilometres an hour even. And then we've got a massive great curve to go across. With a little bridge in between. There we go, coming around the curve. Back into the forest again.
Nice.
Just gonna bring the pressure down a bit because the fireman is keeping up with my pressure at the moment.
Flying away now.
Yeah, we're waiting for my pressure to build up a little bit more. So I'm slowing down. Hello, Tintin. How are we doing?
Hey, Tintin.
So it's coming up now. We're getting there. I'm just taking the scenic route.
Fine. We do have time.
Yeah, it's a lovely route. I'm really enjoying this. Fantastic. There's our 40 kilometre hour. And as you can see, so we're now going up there, and we've got to end up where that tower is. Look, there we go. So when you look at this and you think, how on earth does that get up there? And this is how we're going to do it. You do a massive loop round.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Which makes sense. I don't think, even as powerful as this is, I don't think it would be able to make that gradient. Especially back in the day when it was still hauling freight.
Yeah, I mean, these locos are quite powerful. They replaced quite a few other locos. I mean, I've got a bit of history here. So these were built between 1954 and 1956. They built 17 of the locomotives. And these are the, I think they are called, I can't remember what class they are. Okay, I'm sure I'll find out. There we are. These are the 23-24s. There's actually 9 of them operational at the moment out of 17, which is quite impressive. They have, just see some information. So they've got a top speed of 40 kilometres an hour, which is 25 miles an hour. Obviously 10 driving wheels, which make them quite powerful. And they were built by VEB Locomotive. So yes, but they are sort of the mainstay for steam locomotives on the Hearts. You know, they used most of the time. They have got other locomotives as well. We've got 2 locomotives that are one-of-ones, which is 997222 and 996001. They've also got a couple of Malay locomotives as well. But they sort of, the Malays are used for sort of fun events.
Nice. Good to know.
I'm going to have to slow down and stop for a minute and get my pressure on, because the auto fireman isn't keeping it up as much as I would like him to. Where's me blower? Feed water. See options. No, it's alright. I will keep ploughing through. Let's just see if we've got.
I mean, I would be completely lost. I have no idea how to drive a steam loco.
It's all about reverse settings, keeping your pressure. As you can see, it's quite a steep gradient and it has no let up. So So this is the gradient all the way to the top. So the fireman's really got to keep at it.
I imagine the engineer and the fireman both have to be a very well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
They have to be a very good team. They work together very well.
Getting the balance right, but I want to keep this above 10 basically here. Ah, that's better, it's producing now.
There you go. Bit by bit.
Yeah. Just means we're going to be a little bit late, but we'll be fine.
That means people have more time to enjoy the scene.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
A few more. Yep, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, with the steam locomotive, it's all about balancing. So you've got to know how much steam you're putting in. The fireman's got to know how much coal he's putting in, how much water. We're getting there. You were going to say?
I was just going to mention a few more details about the route.
Yeah, good.
Or the add-on in general. Gonna come with total of 6 scenarios. So you can put your steam loco driving skills to the test. And what we're looking at right now, I think it's a siding where trains coming down the track wait for trains coming up. Is that correct?
Exactly. Yeah, you've got it spot on. Well done. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the down train waits in the siding, and actually that's on the level. So they're level and we're going up the bank. See, steepness difference.
Yeah, that's quite steep.
Yeah. And then they'll just reverse out when we've gone past. They'll just reverse out and start going down.
Very nice. Cuts down on the waiting time for trains going down.
Yeah.
Because if they had to wait for the train to go up all the way, yeah, not so fun.
Yeah, it would
More
take
efficient.
them a long time. Yeah, oh yeah.
Do you like it?
So as you can see, they're now sitting there. So we have to pass this signal here, which is this one. You've got the board there telling you what to go past. Got the whole way go. Look.
Should switch over.
Don't know if they've come out or not. Sometimes it's not timed in the game. Oh, hang on. No. Let's change the points. There you go. Are they going to move is the question. Somehow I don't think they will. Never mind.
That's fine. It's still a very cool detail that it's waiting for you on the side.
So we're now coming around the other side of the mountain now, and you see the path following all the way up. And we're going to end up where that tower is at the top there. I don't know, you can actually... Oh, there you go, it's the signal there, look. So that's actually where we come up. It's quite crazy. And you see it's still quite a heavy gradient. I'm still trying to keep as much pressure as we can. We're actually only 4 kilometres away, but we are, you can see we're here, and we've got to go round like that, back on ourselves.
So I think we must have passed Göteweg just a bit ago.
We fine-tuned it now, that's better. Behaving itself now.
I really do like the sound.
Yeah, they sound really good. I do love they're very noisy machines, these ones. And the coaches are lovely as well. I mean, if I go, if we can sit in the interior a bit. Yeah, the coaches are lovely. And you can go and stand on the veranda, so that's probably what I would be doing. I'd be standing in the front veranda. Probably here.
Yeah. I mean, just to again talk about some of the features of this add-on. This does come with a few different cars, like the six-window version of a passenger car, but there's also the panorama 7-window version of a passenger car, which I imagine gives you a beautiful view of big windows.
So I think this is main walking path, main walking route up to the Brocken there.
Yes, I would imagine this is mainly for hiking.
So if you want a leisurely run, you take the train. If you want to hike, or you can get on your bike. As they say.
I think something that's probably very popular is to take the train up to Brocken and then hike down.
Yeah.
Or the other way around, hike up and then
Train down.
hike down again.
Yeah.
So it's 50-50.
I think looking at the winter timetable, I think it's something I would do, like take the first steam out in the morning and then walk down to like the station we've gone down. So you can film all the different steam engines coming up to the top.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Because you make your way down different places to take pictures from videos.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. And you see we're getting quite near the top now because it's started to burst out. There you go. See, like we're down here and we've got to end up here. There you go. And apparently you can stand down here. I don't think you can actually see us. Yeah, we're behind here, like this little ridge. I think from the path you can probably see us. Yeah. You see the steam going over the top. And you still see how steep it is. This route also has street running, which is quite interesting. It's very different as well. What we'll do is after we run to the top, we'll just show you some Wernigerode, so you can have a look at the depot there. Two whistle balls there. So whistle for the first one. Whistle for the second one.
There are two crossings next to each other.
No, they probably will put two whistle boards in just to make sure that people hear. You can see there's the one and there's the second. Might probably be the same on the way down. There's one there. Or it might not be. Probably because you can see it more easily on the way down. See, we're coming up now. We're back on this hub now. I think there's some skiing routes down here as well, I think.
I mean, I would imagine so. If they get a lot of snow. It would make sense, yeah.
Another crossing coming up. Bring on power down. See you later. to speed restriction.
Getting ready for the last stop.
Yeah.
Hey Derek, how you doing?
Here we go. Oh, we got Derek in. Hello.
And hey, volle Kaltmilch.
Look at this, look. We've made it to the top. Shut the engine off. Make sure we get the whole train in the platform so no one's left off the edge. Continue to the next part. There we go, look at that. We now load all the passengers on.
Beautifully done.
Thank
Very
you.
nice.
I tried my best. I think my fireman wasn't too. I think ran out of puff. I think going up the hill. I think, but we got there in the end. Or either that, or was using too much steam. So, but yeah. So this is the run round at the top. As you can see, if we have a look at the map, and we're up here now. So that was where we ran from. Where did we run from? We ran from here. So about halfway, all the way up to the top. Obviously, there's this section as well. What we're going to do is we're going to go to Wernigerode now, and I'll show you a bit of what Wernigerode looks like, where the depot is. So I will just put this screen on, and I will be back.
Your name? I do appreciate it. So. Oh. Okay. No, I was just saying to volle Kaltmilch that I'm able to pronounce their name and that I do understand the joke in their name and I do appreciate the joke. So two thumbs up.
Right, we're back. Sorry about that. I was just making sure we've got a scenario we can have a look at. I think I've done the right one. It's where I've got to go back, but never mind. Wernigerode. Is this the wrong one? No, this is the wrong one. Back in a second. There we go. Now I've got the right one. Oh, so apparently you went to the Brocken. Oh, wow. Went to first see for the Brocken. Yeah, so that was. This is the first part of the scenario that we just did. So there's three parts to this. There's one scenario where you go up from the bottom all the way to the top and back down again. So it's a three-part scenario. But this is actually telling us to put coal and water in. So you've got the turntable here. This is Wernigerode depot. So you've got the depot here with the station there. But I don't think this is part of Wernigerode, because if you go round, there's a little. So actually the railway goes over the top, and you've got the standard gauge railway next door, which you can see here. which probably back in the day would have been when freight was on there in years and years ago, where they used to transport freight onto it. And then you come around here, and I think this is probably like the main town centre one. So this is the carriage depot here. You can see. And you've got the different crossings here. And then this is one of the major. You can see where the street running is here. So this is part of the street running. And you've got a train there waiting to come back down. And if you follow this route along, I think there's another bit. Might not let us go all the way. Yeah, it's slightly further down. But there's another station further down in the route where you. Oh, here it is. No, here it is. Here you go. And you literally run on the street. There you go. Sitting right on top of it. So you've got a little station here. So you come into this station and then run through. So you can see we're down here. And then you run along. This is quite flat along this section. What we'll do is we'll just show you how you put coal in. So I think it's telling me to put in some water first, so we can do that first anyway. And then we'll just run on the coaches and then...
You can also see the turntable behind you, which is actually functional.
Yes, it is as well, yeah. Bring up the water. Yeah, the turntable is definitely functional. There we go. Yeah, it's got quite empty tanks.
I would imagine this fits quite a lot of water.
Yeah, I mean you've got the two tanks. So the water would be all the way along here, probably about to down here, I'd imagine, just around here. So this whole water space, and then you've got identical on the other side, and then it's basically piped between, so that obviously when you fill one tank, it fills this one as well. So let's go and fill up with some coal. Yeah, he's Stephen Thomas's. Yeah, it's one of those places that I think if you're a rail enthusiast, it's a definitely go-to place, you know. So you've got these cranes that put coal in for you. So you've got to line it up quite well with this one. Hello, Train Simulator driver. How are we doing?
Hello, and welcome to Down Under.
A little bit further, I think. That should do it about there, I think. Oh, nearly spot on. Look at that. And now we're full of coal. There we go. Right, we'll go on to the train, and then we'll... I'll tell you what, we'll run to the first, the coach depot, and then we'll finish there.
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm about ready to go to bed. Hope you can enjoy your summer down there. We actually just started to winter started to kick in again for us yesterday with snow and negative temperatures. So it's always wild to me that the southern hemisphere has the seasons reversed. They're now in summer. Pretty cool, I think.
Yeah, what temperature have you got down there?
Only 20 C. I would say that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I think we got to about 4 degrees today. I think 3 or 4 degrees.
Yeah, we currently have -6.
Blimey. I must admit, here it does feel like -6. I will say that, but my car was saying -7, but the temperature gauge has gone on my car. So it probably could say anything at that point, you know.
Yeah, I could go for 20 degrees right now. And rain instead of snow. But, you know, summer will come soon enough, and then it's gonna be like 35 degrees, and I'll wish for winter again. Let's check out your coupling.
Oi, look at that. Lovely jubbly. Open the doors. Make sure turn the generator on so I can get my lights working. Yeah, I do. Yeah, 65. Yeah, it will be about 65 in the cab train simulator driver. I know all too well when it's. I think the hottest I've been on the footplate is we've had about 25, 26 degrees, and that's not nice. It's certainly an enclosed cab. You know, in that sort of temperature. So
it's like sauna temperatures.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking. If it's about it's about 65, 70 degrees. You're talking, you know. Yeah, it's not nice. And you're working in it as well. I mean, if you can imagine this cab, like, you know, if it's 30 degrees outside, can you imagine what it's like in here? You know, because you've got pretty much, that's your ventilation, and these two doors, and that's it. That's all the ventilation you've got.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure you could fry an egg on the cab roof. Train simulator driver. I'm sure you could.
I mean, that's kind of a thing. I heard cooking your food in the engine or in the firebox.
Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah. We've done it. I known someone who's done. So this is the smokebox door. I known someone who's done jacket potatoes. So they've put jacket potatoes in the smokebox door, and I think they did. Was it lamb? They might have done some lamb or some beef. Wrapped it in tin foil and put it in the smokebox. They went driving about for the day, opened it up, and then had their lunch out of it. It's quite.
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, why not? You have a giant oven on wheels, so
yeah.
might as well use it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had bacon on the shovel before, when you put it in the firebox, and people say, "Oh, I bet you don't do it. I bet it's just a joke, you know." And it's like, no, it is. You do it. We do it. It's like we've got to have food at some point, you know.
I mean, I can imagine the food tasting even better when you worked for it.
Oh, train simulator driver, you do it on the injector pipe. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that would be the same sort of heat. So I'm guessing you put it on how do you cook it on there, or do you clean it down then put the foods directly on the injector pipe? How do you do it? So those who don't know, an injector pipe is the where your water comes in. Oh yeah, you do train simulator driver. you got a path. It's quite interesting how they've developed this. So you have got a walkway round there, and like a circular walkway. So this is for disabled. Look, they've actually got a goes all the way down. Look.
Wheelchair ramp. Yeah.
Wheelchair, yeah. It's fantastic. And you got the road that goes underneath.
Gotta say, Waggon Werkstatt have done a fantastic job building this route. Looks stunning, really.
They have.
Detail.
Very good. Yeah.
So, kudos. Thumbs up.
Oh, okay, Train Simulator Driver. That's very different. Yeah. Vinegar rest. I don't know, I can't remember if we go straight on. No, okay, we come to the left. Or, yeah, it will be the left if we're... And here comes the down train arriving at exactly the same time. Look at that, it's good fun.
And I would imagine just a train going down, the loco has to be backwards to be able to push against all the against the gradient, because it is pretty steep.
Well, not
and if it was
not necessarily. I mean, they do run up to the Brocken that way up. There's actually a scenario where you actually run that way up. It's actually to do with water. So if you think let me just show you in the cab. So if your gauge glasses are like this, right? When you work the engine up the hill, obviously the water would do this. So it would, if your water's levels like that, your water would do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
The injectors take the water from like here, for example, right? So, or the gauge glasses take the inspection. So, if you had the level of the water like that way round, you'd have it, it would be levelled out, because obviously the amount. But if you ran backwards, and you're coming downhill, or you're going uphill, the water would be like that. Would be, the level would be the other way round. So you have to be more precautious, because you don't know how much water you've got in the boiler. So sometimes it will say that you've got more than you think you have, or less than you think you have. So it's yeah. That's right, isn't it, Train Simulator Driver? I should think you'll probably get a similar response. There we go. Right, so I think what we'll do is we'll leave it there. What I'll do is I'll turn my cameras back on. Give us a second. Yeah, exactly, Train Simulator Driving. Basically, if you don't have water in the gauge glass, the boiler might explode, and you don't want that. Okay. Because what will happen is that you've got certain fixtures within the boiler, and they have to stay covered at all times. So they are the, I can't remember what I think it's the, I can't remember what they're called. I'll remember it off the top of my head. It's because I'm streaming and I can't remember what it's called. But it's basically in the firebox. Fusible plugs. That's what it's called. Fusible plugs. Fusible plugs in the boiler. And basically, if you don't keep parts of the boiler covered in water, then basically you could drop the fusible plug, which means the boiler's like in quite not a good state, so you could blow the engine up. So. Yeah, it's very much, it's not good.
Well, the more you know.
Crown sheet, there you go. Thank you. Yeah, fusible plugs, crown sheet. Yeah, there's as I say, there's the crown sheet. Basically, as they say in this as well, crown sheet would melt, which you don't want it to do.
You learn something new every day.
Yep. There we go. We're back. So yes, I hope you enjoyed that. So as I said, it's out very soon. Thanks to the dev for coming in as well to show answer a few questions. But yes, this is out on Thursday, and you get just this loco. You get all the coaching stock. You get from Wernigerode up to the top of Brocken, and it's lovely to have another meter gauge route within the game. We're actually going to do a meter gauge week starting on Wednesday, so look out for that. Yes, we've got some fun things coming your way. So yeah. Anything else to say, Jan?
No. Let me just highlight real quick some of the highlights.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. Again, this route will, as Jamie said, release on Thursday. It'll be 32 kilometers in length from Wernigerode to Brocken train station. There will be side tracks and the wagon hall in Wernigerode. This takes place in 2010. Total of 11 railway stations with breakpoints and depots. A usable turntable, as we saw earlier, water cranes, and the steam locomotive BR 99.23-24, and several wagons that you can use as well. And 6 scenarios on top of that, and quick drive. So yeah. Quite a lot, actually. And very well crafted, as we can see here.
Yeah.
So kudos again to Waggonwerkstatt.
Yes, thank you, Wayne Welsh, for bringing it to Steam, because we are very, very happy, and I'm sure a lot of the team and a lot of the players will be looking forward to it. So that's it for tonight. I'm not sure when our next TSC stream will be, but keep an eye on our usual channels, and we'll see you very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.